Funny one-liner from Marisha Ray. Wasn't prepared. That's usually part of my session prep.
Yeah, we're like, hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3.
Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. The Mind Flayers are at large.
Dude. What a great game.
If anyone has a system that can run anything other than GarageBand and loves D&D, highly recommend it.
It's just a little bit more intensive than GarageBand.
Sad. But Baldur's Gate cannot lay down sick synth and beats, you know?
Yeah.
That's very true. It also doesn't have a guitar for a symbol on my desktop, so...
Dude, that must be crazy for you.
You can probably make a custom symbol.
That sounds like a lot of effort.
First dice rolls a 6. Kevin, give me one thing you remember from last week. It can be anything.
Okay. So we were in Barovia and we interacted with the mayor and convinced him to not take us back to his place, but instead go on a search with us because Dunkel was particularly suspicious about Granny.
Yes, perfect. That happened. Missy, give me something you remember from last week that stood out to you. It can be anything, or you can pass.
We met, what's-his-face's sister, Irina, and he wants us to take her with us.
Yes. You met Ismark's sister, Irina. What do you remember is like a defining characteristic of her right now?
She has been twice bitten by Strahd and is very sick, and she is pale, and she wears a scarf around her neck.
Heck yeah. Nice job.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Ikenna, you're next. Give me something you remember.
There's zombies in the houses.
There are. They're the Strahd zombies that he's kind of created are wandering into these homes. Half of the homes are abandoned, half are lived in, and the former burgomaster, Kolvanovich, I believe that was his name. He, Kolyan. He was trying to like board up the houses because he said it was better to try and contain rather than eradicate, if that makes sense. That just leaves Alex.
I don't know. I don't remember anything else besides what everybody's already said.
We nailed most of it. Yeah, we nailed most of it. Cool. So yeah, the granny scene happened. Where did Alex? Do you remember where you learned that Granny does her business?
At the mill.
Exactly.
Place.
Yep. The windmill. Yep.
It's far.
Yeah, it was a couple days travel right outside of a town or like a city called Valakai. And you learned that Granny comes around every few days and sells her pies and leaves. You learned that the house that she took Dunkel to she's not living there. And you did see the big quilted tapestry of the windmill, Dunkel. You noticed that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Are we ready to dive in? Is Missy here?
Yes.
She will be in 90 seconds, I would imagine.
Oh, that's fine.
Can we count down?
Yeah, sir, got to use the restroom.
No worries.
How do they like their bunk bed, man?
They love it. They want to sleep in it every day.
That's amazing. That warms my heart.
Yeah, they're all about it. So thanks again for the
If you guys didn't know, me and Randy built a bunk bed on Friday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, sweet.
Also, side note, before this starts, Sawyer the other day said, it's a really good thing that Uncle Tyler and Uncle Taylor came over and built us this playground because we use it all the time.
Wow, that's very like aware of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
holy cow.
Sawyer's very aware.
You remember building that.
It's more thanks than I get in my home. All right. You guys ended the session last week. You all gathered in the Burgomaster's mansion. You split up. Ismark had a conversation with you, Walren, about Father Donovich's mental state and kind of asked you to maybe take the lead one holy man to another. Also, Dunkel had cast... Did you cast Lesser Restoration on... Yep, you cast a Lesser Restoration. You don't know whether it did anything at all. And you do know that those who ate the pies overnight had wonderful, wonderful dreams. Who ate the pies? It was... Okay. What's the best dream that Valerian could have possibly had? And if you don't care to share out loud, then that is fine. Hold on, guys. One moment. Come here. Okay.
Oh,
Are you going to bed? All right. You pooped? Okay. You feel better? Okay. Good night. Have a kiss. Mwah. All right, go to bed. Okay. What did Valerian dream about?
Okay. He dreamed about flying over the ocean on a sunny, warm day.
Heck yeah. Right along the Sword Coast. I love it. What did Walren dream about?
I think Wallen just opened his eyes and he's in front of a maxed out gaming PC with Baldur's Gate opened, and he's just really ready to get in there and start his adventure.
Wow.
Perfect. What did Salvatore dream about?
Sal had a dream that he had an epic battle with one of the most legendary beasts of Barovia and comes out on top and basks in the glory of holding up the beheaded monster.
Heck yeah. Cool. All right, so those dreams happen and they're happy, they're great, you love them. Then another dream follows, and it's not just those who ate the pie. Every single one of you has a dream. This dream is identical. You are all dreaming the same dream. You do not know right now that you are all dreaming the same dream, but as I describe the dream, you can assume each and every one of you are experiencing it. The dream is as follows. You find yourselves standing at a crossroads by a river. It's a forked road. One goes left, one goes right. A raven, not with red eyes, but with blue-tipped wings, is sitting perched a tree on the right side path, and it beckons you. If a bird could make this motion, that's what it's doing with its wings. You uncontrollably take a step to the rightmost path, and your surroundings suddenly blur all around you. You see green mist, just like you did before, and suddenly when you step out of the mists, you are in what seems to be some sort of encampment. with covered wagons and fireplace and Sal, make me a history check.
Okay. 13.
Sal, as a native of the land of Barovia, you quickly recognize this as a Vistani camp. You know the Vistani and their nickname as the Mistwalkers. You know that there's rumors that the Vistani are not to be trusted. There's a superstition that they serve the Devil Strahd himself and that they alone are allowed to leave Barovia, which lends them the nickname the Mistwalkers. Could be tall tale, could be legend, but that's what people believe. You quickly recognize this as a Vistani encampment. However, it is empty. Usually, the Vistani encampments would have dancing, singing, live music, the jangles of jewelry everywhere as they're having a great time. And you are suddenly, all of you, each in your own individual dream, drawn to the interior of a tent where you see an old Vistani woman. She looks to be about 75 years old, and she sits with a bandana over her head. Her face and form are concealed as well by like this dark purple cloak that she has. And you see her with a deck of cards sitting atop the table. She reaches down slowly, not breaking eye contact with you, and she pulls a card and places it on the table in front of you. And I will share a picture of that card.
Is she the only Vistani we can see in the dream? Like,
She's the only person there.
and is the encampment you like mentioned a fireplace? Like, does it look like life is there and it's just empty, or is it like here's like a dead camp and this old lady's just sitting there like in the dark kind of thing?
Looks like a very empty, dead camp, as if no one's
Okay.
there. However, you are currently you then were teleported into one of the tents, basically.
Yeah.
Top of the image. She pulls one card from the deck and places it on the table in front of you, and the card reads Mist. You see an image of graves and a cemetery spread across with the green mists. Well, they're not green, but you assume the mists are kind of like enveloping the cemetery in front of you. And she speaks to you. She says, "The distance between us renders my sight blurred and obscured. Please, Hattie, Dunkel, Walren, Valerian, Salvatore, join me at Sarah Pool to learn what the future holds." And then you all suddenly awake at the same time. You recall this dream vividly, as if it were real. You jolt awake and you're met with the hammering of rain against these makeshift windows in the burgomaster's home, and you all snap awake. And I believe you guys had split up. You guys had all split up, and were kind of in different rooms, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What do you do?
Sal just honestly kind of like does his best to brush it off. Like he jolts awake, sure, but just tries to calm himself down when he realizes he's in his room and rolls over and tries to go back to sleep.
Dunkel's gonna just like peek out of his room and just like look in both directions.
I will also peek my head out of my room and look in both directions.
You guys catch eyes as your heads pop out at the same time.
I will at that point like be awake and like walk into the home.
I look at
Perfect.
Dunkel and I say, "Good morning."
Hi. What was that?
What brings you out here?
Some lady told me I had to go to the mist or somewhere.
So, like, there's a lady in your room?
No, I was dreaming.
You had a
I
dream.
The Burgomaster.
You cut out the site. What did you say?
I said I came out to see if it was the Burgomaster.
No, I had a really weird dream too.
What was
Some
in your?
lady just the same thing. A lady said, "Go to the mists" or something like that.
Did she say go to the what was it, the Sair pool?
Yes,
Said go-
that.
Yeah, that was exactly it. You had the same thing?
Yeah. I dreamed that.
I like hear you guys outside of the rooms and I come out and say, I had that same dream too. Did all of it involve like a card that had like mist on it?
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Good.
Do I recognize those cards?
You make a history check. It's going to be a pretty high DC.
How's a 10 do?
You specifically, Dunkel, have not seen these cards before. Everyone else is certainly more than welcome to also roll a history check.
Can I go in the room and try and like grab Sal's map? If he's up, I'll just like give me your map. Got a 13 on history.
I rolled a 4 in history, and upon Hattie trying to enter my room, Sal, being awake, just definitely goes straight into like security mode, thinking someone's just trying to like break in. And when he sees Hattie, I'm like, "You almost got shot."
I'd like to try.
Knock, please. That I was trying to sleep. Didn't realize you were coming in.
Uncle's in the doorway right now. Aren't you guys in the same room?
No,
We're in
I'm
like the
in.
hallway, right?
I'm in my room.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you guys were sharing a room.
I think I asked.
There were, I believe, there were 3 rooms or something like
Got
that,
it.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I actually definitely forgot that Dunkel was in the same room too. Okay. Then yeah, no. Upon hearing the conversation, I'll exit the room because I straight up thought I had my own. So, so I will provide the map to Hattie then.
Is there anything on the map about the Sair pool?
The map you're looking at is relatively unmarked. You see like landmarks and such. Let me pull up the map on here. Yeah, like you can see like where forest is, where water is. Some things are labeled. If you look at the map in Discord, I pinned it as well. If you click the little pin, it should be one of the pictures there. It shows the old Svalich Road. It shows the village of Barovia. It does show something called Sarah Pool and Sarah Falls, not too far. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry. I gotta go.
I
Not
see it.
go, but one moment. I gotta pause.
Hang on,
Can
I'm
you do
looking.
can you do the
Oh,
elevator
I see
music,
it. Sair
Ikenna?
pool.
I'm not streaming, but I can do the elevator music.
Okay.
is not time, like.
What?
That's okay. We'll do it later.
I could help.
We'll do it later. It's not. We'll do it later.
What is it?
I just want a paper version of my character sheet, that's all. It's not.
I got you.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a minute, so
Okay.
I gotta keep it.
We'll figure it out.
We also have a laminator.
You want it laminated?
I don't.
I think a laminated version of the map would be pretty cool.
Yeah, laminated map.
Oh, I'm on a
You
freaking
could
wall.
like write things on it and.
That would be cool.
That'd be sick.
Dry erase marker.
Speaking of the map,
How's
very
my
cool.
goddaughter?
Oh, she's fine. Jackson's being a little shit right now.
Mm. Your dad lifted out that garbage thing in the kitchen, and it fell right through, like garbage everywhere,
Damn, that sucks.
and it reeked.
Oh,
Like I don't know what died in there, but like it smelled so bad. Like
Really
I was
fast.
hoping-
I want to address that I didn't erase notes from last session. So in my notes here, I have specifically, quote, Mad and Complex Donovich, anguish over family, unquote. That's
Holy crap! Not
Nice
English over
job.
family.
like, I have no context. Like, there's no other notes other than just this.
I also wrote that. Father Donovan is mad with grief for his family.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your garbage
Wouldn't
story,
smell
but
like
I was
cool,
just
no?
very confused for a hot second.
All right, so what are we doing? We were
All right.
when
got
I
the map.
left, we were chatting about. We were looking at the map, right?
Yeah, I'll point to it. Like it's right there. That's what she was talking about, right? That's the word, and I'll point to where it says it.
Yes, that appears to be the
Circle.
location.
Well, how close is that to here?
I've never looked at a map in my life.
It looks pretty close to where we are, and I just have a feeling that we're supposed to go there.
Well, we can add it to the list. We have to go to the church. We have to go to Granny's mill. Is this on the way?
I'm a little hesitant to go to this lady. She's part of a Vistani clan, and I just don't have a
Part of
really
a what?
great feeling about.
She's
them.
part of a what now?
Yeah, I don't know what your words are meaning.
What's a Vistani clan?
Yes. Well, they are the soldiers of Strahd by legend. They are the only ones that are allowed to leave the land of Barovia, and they do his bidding, and it's never really been someone that you'd want to interact with. It felt like, at least
know,
that's what I was
wait.
always taught growing up.
You're telling me that this lady knows how to get out of the mist?
Perhaps I mean I don't know this lady.
So why wouldn't we go see her?
Well, because they're not very trustworthy.
Sal, my marriage could depend on this.
Are you marrying the old lady?
I need to get out of this town. It's just full of zombies and old broads.
What about the Burgermeister's sister? You could get yourself a royal wife.
Could
She's
the stream
half
be
dead.
a trick from Strahd?
What was it?
Could the stream be a trick? Like a lure, like trying to lure us there for a reason?
It would make sense. He was awkwardly watching our fight.
You're stressing me out.
Didn't Edmark just say that he can get us like wherever he wants? Like he knows what we're talking about. He knows what we're saying. Like he doesn't
Yeah,
need
why don't we bring this to Ismark?
You think everybody in this house
That's
has
her.
a name?
Do you think everybody in
Possibly.
this house is a what?
She said all our names at the end. She didn't say their names.
So like when I said that, imagine she's like referring to just your name. So when I read all of them, I meant like, I guess I should have specified, yeah. But she addressed
that.
each of you personally as if
Individually,
she knew
yeah.
who you were. Yeah.
I mean, I've got no problem just blowing her off. But I'm not scared
Jeez.
of her.
Can't just blow her off.
No. I think
Is
the only
Mark-
thing that makes sense is we split the party. I'm just kidding.
And we're back.
Taylor holds up a red card.
You guys just yeah, I have my own cards. You guys just want to play
I'm
more
just gonna
night.
use dice. You guys see the color of this?
Wednesdays can be Dunkel's group, and then Tuesdays can be Hattie's group, and then
Secretly,
PPK by
Taylor's
Friday.
Taylor's just planning how many ghouls per night.
we'll see. I get more things to play around with in this campaign. Ghouls are the least of your concern.
Yeah, literally, I
see
saw
about
an Instagram post where it was like, players forget that when you level up, so does the DM. And I was like, oh,
I
oh
got
no.
this book, which is over 500 pages of
Wow.
it's like this guy's blog. It's called The Monsters Know What They're Doing. And it's really cool. He literally lists like every creature in the monster manual. And then has like a 2-page like summary of like how he thinks that creature would like respond in battle. Yeah.
That's
It's super
really cool.
So like zombies and skeletons, he goes on to say like they're undead, like they will go until they like stop. I read the one on ghouls and it was like they will attack with their claws until their enemy is paralyzed, then they will start biting. Like, and it's like those are lesser terms, but it's pretty cool. It's really cool. If you guys ever get a
That's very
chance
cool.
and feel
Sounds like
reading
Sal's
it.
notebook.
Yeah,
Could
exactly.
be, yeah. But it's less about lore, but it's more about like here's their stat block, here's how you interpret it, and he goes into like here's your like if they're like a 10 to 12 wisdom, they would do this. If they're like under 9 intelligence, they wouldn't adapt their plan in battle, but if they're super high intelligent, they may like adjust their strategy, like would they surrender, would they retreat? It's really cool.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
exactly like a Monster
Space
Hunter's
spiders.
journal.
I didn't see anything about face spiders in there, but
Jeez.
cool. It's pretty neat. But yeah, with that, Ismark and Irina come downstairs. I assume, are you guys all just conversing in a room, or the bedrooms were upstairs? It would be like living room downstairs, where everyone was kind of like conversing the night or the night prior. Where were you guys all chatting?
I mean, I went. So we were
I'd
upstairs.
say, yeah, the upstairs hallway.
Upstairs. Yeah.
Upstairs. Okay, you hear like rustling downstairs then as you can kind of hear. Your nose like is filled with the smell of bacon and eggs and breakfast. And you hear some like clanking of utensils and stuff downstairs.
Oi, Ismark, did you have some weird dream last night?
Yeah, he yells from downstairs. What?
Did you have a weird dream last night?
Sal starts
What?
going downstairs.
What is that foul smell? Is what I shout downstairs.
He yells, what? Guys, I'm not going to play this game where I'm yelling from down here and you're yelling from up there. My mom hated when I did that, and I hate it now. There's breakfast about ready.
I know, but it's quite fun.
He doesn't
Sal,
respond.
who at this point is downstairs, asks for a plate.
Yeah, he just like Sal's immediately down there.
Irina says there's an 18-month-old sleeping, and the DM can't yell. I come
Yeah,
running
you get it.
upstairs.
Okay, yeah, Dunkel runs down.
I come downstairs.
Yep, I'm down.
You're met with the sight of Sal like already finishing his first plate within like seconds. And he's
Anime
getting
style.
his second plate. Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. He's getting his second plate by the time you all are approaching. It's a pretty good spread. There's um, some like pastries with butter and jam. There's eggs. There's bacon. And yeah, it looks good. Ismark has made you guys a nice little breakfast feast.
Can I ask you a question? Is
Yeah, of
Mark?
course. Sure.
I don't really eat animals anywhere, but where do you get them? I haven't seen any
Oh,
livestock here.
oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, there's typically, we got hunting parties that go out. Um, there's some chickens at some of the houses that people have, and it's just kind of like a little market that we run every weekend. The bacon's from a wild boar that we killed last week. We kind of cured the meat. It's pretty tasty if you ask me. But I am so sorry. I didn't even consider that you don't eat meat. Let me see if I have anything. And he kind of like rustles through um, his uh, his pantry and stuff. What do you think Dunkel's third favorite nut is?
Oof.
Jeez.
Let's see. I would imagine a peanut.
He pulls out like a jar of peanuts and he says, "Will these do?"
Well, it's not an acorn and it's not a walnut, but sure.
Well, they're all yours. Here you go. And he hands you the jar of peanuts in the shell, of course,
Perfect.
the way they should be.
I take them and I want to roll insight to see if I believe the whole like hog hunting story.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Seems genuine enough.
Okay.
Um,
I turn around and just walk away.
Sure.
now I'm
Continues.
curious, is the peanut also Randy's third favorite nut?
What's
Like,
that?
is it your third favorite nut? Is the peanut your third favorite?
No,
I think it says first.
yeah, the peanut would be my first favorite nut.
Feel it.
Ismark finishes serving everybody, joins you at the table, and again, I want to thank you again for helping me with this task this morning. The weather's, of course, not going to cooperate, but, tis Barovia. He chuckles, and Irina you kind of like, make an insight check on Irina, everyone.
You said an insight check.
Yeah. Y'all like
15.
rolling dice.
19.
19.
I got a nat 20, but I have -1 to insight.
Nat 20, -1. Group insight check passes. You all notice Irina's kind of like, she seems as if she's ready to burst with emotion, whether that's negative or positive, you can't quite tell, but she looks like she's bottling something. And she looks like she wants to speak.
What's up with you?
Oh, that was nice. I I'm just gonna say it. Ismark, I think I should be allowed to come. And Ismark looks at her and says, Irina, we talked about this last night. It is safer for you to stay here. Strahd is after you. There are wolves, there are zombies. Why do you think it's been so hard for me to get somebody to take father to the church? Nobody wants to help. It's too dangerous out there. I need you here where it's safe, and we board up the windows and lock the doors. Please.
Didn't you say that he could have her whenever he wants her?
Yeah, and you said
Just
that
like
we could
anyone
take her
else.
with us. I think you should be able to come.
Roll a
There's no
persuasion check.
safer.
Well, insight?
persuasion, and you can roll with advantage because Dunkel helped you.
-1 persuasion.
Or either one of you can choose to do the roll. Never
I
mind.
also got a nat 20, but -1.
Okay. He kind of like rubs his forehead a little bit like this, and he goes, "You know what? Fine. She can come. Irina, you can come.
Yeah, she can come.
This is probably safer, right? There's a whole party of adventurers, right? I mean,
Well, if you're about to
yeah,
trust her, take her with us anyway. Like,
that's true. Maybe this is some sort of yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Why not get started now? Let's have her come with us. Let's make sure the mansion's locked. I don't want any wolves or zombies getting in, and we'll yeah, you're right. Good call. And
Yeah.
he's kind of like talking himself into it now that you've said it, right? And he's like, this is fine. So let's eat up. Could be a long day. We'll get Father over to the church. We'll talk to Father Donovich, and we will have him perform the last rites, and we will hopefully hold some sort of ceremony, and then we can stay our separate go our separate ways. Irina seems as if this is the first she's hearing of these plans. Like when Hattie, you said earlier, well, you asked her to go with us. She kind of looked a little befuddled there, like confused. And then now that he's speaking these plans out loud, she says, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! What? You what? I'm what?" And he says, "Irina, listen, I was going to talk to you about this. I think it's safer if," she says, she cuts him off. Says, "Ismark Kolyanovich, you stop. You know that I need to be here with you." And he says, "Trust me, Irina. It's for your own good." He's like, Strahd is after you. He knows where you are. If we can get you somewhere safer, maybe we can. And she just kind of again turns a cold shoulder to him while he's speaking, and she kind of looks away. She doesn't verbally protest, but you can see she's quite unhappy with this plan, but at the same time doesn't really seem to be she doesn't think it's a dumb idea, right? But she's not happy about it. She looks at him and says, "We'll talk about this later. Right now, we need to get Father to the church." And he says, "Fine." He stands up, brushes his hands, scoots his chair back in, says, "Well, shall we be off?"
Does anyone want a peanut?
I'll take one. Sure.
Ask Ismark. He's got them. And I turn around and just like slowly walk away.
He walks over to your plate and picks up the peanuts that were at your seat when you said that, and hands them to Walren. Says, "Yeah, here you go. You go nuts."
I take a handful and I munch on them on the way to the church.
No one got my go nuts pun. All right. So, perfect. You just munching on peanuts like you're at a Texas Roadhouse on the way to the church.
We got a Five Guys.
So let's see.
Can we ask Ismark about that letter that we found?
You can do whatever you'd like.
It has his dad's signature on it.
You can certainly try.
In the words of Matt Mercer.
Just, like, poke Sal and be like, "Hey, I think you should ask him about that letter we found."
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know. He has dad's signature on it.
Can you tone down the role play, Kevin?
You guys are killing it.
Ismark, Sal looks up and goes, Ismark, we do have something to confess. We did come across this letter. And he sifts through a couple pages in his notebook and pulls out the folded letter. And it says, I think this was written by your father. And hands him the letter.
He takes the letter and he reads it over. He takes a few moments, kind of looks at the signature, and he looks at the paper again. He looks at you guys. He's gonna roll something quick. He's gonna roll his own insight check. He looks at you and says, "Where did you find this?"
On the outskirts of town.
He's on a dead body.
And he said,
We tried to bring him back. We left him in the woods.
he says that is completely understandable and fine. He says, my father did write this letter. He gave it to a man named Dalvin Olensky, and it was meant to be a warning for those on their way to Barovia to turn back, as the wolves and such were attacking our city, and it seems as if Strahd got to him first. You see like wipe a tear away, and he says he was a good man. But yes, this was from my father.
Well, maybe it's the last thing you ever written. Now you got a keepsake.
He looks at you and smiles, and here he says, "Yeah, that's really nice of you. Thank you." And he stands up and walks over to the coffin that he had conveniently shut for you guys as it was starting to smell a little bit. He says, "Well, it would probably be best with the four of us. Any volunteers? I'll be one, of course, to carry."
Oh,
Does
okay.
I
anyone
go
else?
over. I go over to help.
You gotta
Okay.
talk to the guy, right? I guess you
What's
can.
that?
Walren's gotta talk to the guy at the end, right? So I guess he can carry it there. Never mind.
You talk.
For clarification, Ismark is the size of a normal human man, correct?
That is correct.
And
He's a
Hattie and
human.
Dunkel are both the size of 2 feet, correct?
Yep, that was correct. I was wondering if anyone was going to notice that.
I
Crocodile could just like shoulder press his coffin the whole way.
Fuck yeah.
Sal looks around at the obvious difference
And
and goes
the arm wrestle for it.
and says, "Yes, I will help." And goes to
So-
one of the corners.
Ismark, Hattie, Sal. Who was the fourth? Walren? Or Dunkel? I don't
Yeah.
know who volunteered. Walren?
Me.
Okay. Let's do a group athletics check. DC 10.
Phew, 15.
Hope you guys rolled well. Ismark did not.
And
10?
Hattie
All
over
right.
here just doing supreme shoulder.
You guys absolutely carried Ismark's 2 that he just rolled.
Phew.
And you guys make your way. If you guys want to refer to Tailspire now, let's
making
Make
my
our
way
way.
downtown.
to.
Walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound.
Oh, there's a bear on the roof.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I wonder if I can just walk you guys over. If I go. Oh.
Randy,
Oh,
can you
I
play the
can't just
piano
move the whole
part?
group?
That's stupid.
Should learn
Yeah.
that very
Yeah,
soon.
You can only move one at a time.
Percent you're
Can
paying.
you imagine?
That'd be amazing.
Right now,
Uh,
we're running the Peppa Pig theme song.
nice.
Can we hear it?
Oh, big. Been snorted earlier in the middle of it.
Well,
I think if you open up GarageBand right now, you could recreate it for us.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, hey guys, grab your Dell. Oh wait,
You can't run GarageBand.
got it.
Losers.
Let's go with Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, actually, me and Taylor are idiots. We paid $60 for that game, and GarageBand came with the computer. What were we thinking?
Holy cow! It just came with it. Jesus.
$60 plus the $200 computer. I paid one mortgage, and I get free GarageBand.
For life! Holy crap.
Alright, hurry up.
Yeah.
What else
Hurry up. Who said hurry up?
I said, where are we at?
And I said, we're
Oh.
right over there.
I didn't follow
You guys are approaching the
somewhere. Oh, here we are.
one moment here.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Is that little box beside us the casket?
No, I think I'm trying to find. I think I downloaded a map of the church, and I'm just trying to make sure that it looks all good before I bring you guys over to it.
You just gave me a dirty look.
I found it. I'm going to bring you over.
Something.
It's another cool map.
Just messing with you.
Summoning.
What?
Now I gotta bring all your characters up.
Ooh.
Neat, huh?
Wait, weren't we here before?
You
No, this
were
looks
not.
like the mansion, like kind of, but
It looks similar to like the Death House,
Ah, gotcha.
but it is not the Death House.
What, the pumpkin patch? Was that what got you?
No, just the whole thing. Love it.
It's gonna be our house.
I would
bring
love if that was my
Dunkel.
future home.
Woo-wah Manor.
Valerian. Baldwin.
I don't know what's funny about
I'm
that.
sorry, a yellow
In the
one?
middle of Barovia.
No, just woo-wah.
Um,
Yes.
That's a mouthful.
Hmm?
I said, I'm Team Ikenna for that. That's a mouthful.
Thank you, Randy.
I love
Dude.
the fact that it's a mouthful.
So many vowels.
But our kids with their lisps, they're gonna be
Who
struggling.
said our kid's gonna have lists?
They're gonna have a little something.
I think every kid has a lisp until they're at least
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Taylor. I'm glad you built it brick by brick.
yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
cool.
Wow, what a lovely.
You guys see your characters?
yes, yeah.
All of
Yes.
them?
There they are.
Okay.
Where's the bear?
There's no Ollie.
Ollie's not here.
Oh, one moment.
He doesn't have to be. I'll leave him outside anyway.
Bring him up. I just have to do that thing where I have to like give Ikenna permission to move all the characters.
So we
Just
can
takes a
play
second.
Dungeons and Dragons together.
no, so you
Yeah.
can play Baldur's Gate 3, but more like, you know, in person.
I really thought about just booting up Baldur's Gate and be like, hey guys, Tailspire got an update.
Ikenna and I talked about like having the game up and like pretending that was the new D&D session. Who am I missing? Dunkel, Hattie, Sal. Oh, where's Walren?
Oh,
Yeah, I just
me.
watched the fights on Starstruck Odyssey where they do like they were using those pod racers that Strahd had.
Oh, really?
No way.
It was like super cool, like in outer space. Like it looked awesome. But
What the hell?
Probably Probably a little cooler than the middle of the woods, huh?
Yeah, they probably knew how to make the spaceship go pew pew.
It was insane. Like but they have a guy.
They have a guy. We have me.
Dimension 20 has a guy that runs Tailspire and like does all their
Are you the
viewing.
guy, Kenneth?
I am.
The guy is just Tailspiring.
I think if I got paid to just fuck around in Tailspire, I would be that guy.
Yeah, would you move to San Diego for it? Yeah, you would.
I think if I got to wake up in the morning and then just be like, I'm going to create a crazy battle scene in Tailspire today for 8 hours, I could do it.
Yeah, that's fair. I could too.
Oh, Ollie's not going to go into battle or anything, so he doesn't have to come in if it's like a big hassle.
Listen,
Okay.
Ohana means family.
I'll bring you. Just your tokens are out for now, and then when it's relevant, I'll pull out tokens for Ollie and for Irina and Ismark.
They have
So
tokens?
you guys, I was just gonna find one really quick, but for the sake of it, let's not have it out for now.
Yeah.
Atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. The heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. What do you do?
Can I investigate the claw marks and see if I can recognize it to be like a dragon's or something?
Roll investigate.
Are we still carrying the casket?
You are still carrying the casket, but as you approach the door, you can certainly take a look.
Sick.
I rolled an 8.
They are claw marks.
Can we all roll? Can I roll?
Sure.
What is it? Investigation? Oh,
I have
that's 2.
2. They are claw marks.
I also rolled a 2. I have a +6.
Anyone else?
Oh.
18. 17 plus 1.
They look like wolf and like werewolf claw marks.
Oh.
And maybe even some humanoid scratches. Yep. Like I said, many years of this. Like nothing looks. I mean, some look fresh, some don't. It's just a mixture of everything.
Is the door closed?
What type of roll was it? Investigation?
Yes.
Yeah.
12.
Everything I said stands true to you as well.
For the second half, the one with the details?
Yes. Yep, the DC was 10.
Gotcha.
Was there a werewolf in here? I look back at Ismark.
No, not that I know of.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think there was. Anyone else?
I mean, werewolves have attacked the city before, but I don't believe there's a werewolf now.
You think there was one?
Maybe at one point, trying to get in. Like again, this building's been around for hundreds of years, much longer than I've been around.
To be fair, Dunkel, we do have a werebear and a werecamel.
I will hit Sal and tell him to shush.
Well, sure, but we don't have a werewolf. We're not out of our minds. Nothing wrong with a werebear or a werecamel.
Werebear, werecamel. Wait, that's it? That's all we got?
Ismark looks at you and says, "I'm sorry, did you say you had a werebear and a werecamel in the group?"
Ollie's a regular bear. We're fine.
Don't worry, we're just teasing. It's an inside joke.
Roll a deception check, Missy. see if you can.
-1, 17.
He looks you in the eyes. You see in his eyes he does not believe you.
Great.
He says, "Listen, if one of you is a werebear or a were-camel, which I'm pretty confident one of you is, I need you to be upfront with me right now about it if I'm going to trust you with my sister."
Before he finishes that sentence, I cast Wild Shape into Camel.
Oh, he goes, "Oh, by the heavens!" He says, "Oh my! I've never seen a were-camel before." Roll,
I
roll,
show my flat teeth at him. Like,
yeah, roll deception with advantage.
And I look over at Hattie and I'm like, do yours.
12.
He says, "By the Morning Lord herself, a were-camel!" And he hears Walrens look at you, Hattie, and say, "Do yours, do yours." He goes, "Oh, are you the werebear then?"
I'm very mad at Waller.
In real life and in D&D.
He says, "Well, go on then. Let's see."
You can't just make it happen, all right? Like, it doesn't
You
work
can't
like
just.
that.
Well, how does it work?
I don't know.
That's reassuring.
I don't care if you trust your sister with us, to be fair. Like, you can just leave. She could just stay here. That's fine.
I spit on him again.
You spit on him. Whoa.
I'm a camel.
He
That's what he does.
wipes. Yeah, he wipes spit off. He's like, "Stop doing that." He says, "Listen, I know that you're sticking your neck out, helping me here, but you have to understand my concern. Surely you can empathize with me here a little bit. I just want to be sure that she'll be safe, and you'll do everything that you can to keep her safe."
I
And
look
that-
at... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
I look at Ismark and I put a hand on his shoulder and I just say, "Listen, nothing bad has happened to us yet, and I don't think anything bad will happen to us in the future. You have nothing to worry about."
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, yes. Nat 20, baby.
He the hand on his shoulder, he instantly, you can kind of feel at Walren that his body's, his tenseness leaves through his shoulders, and he relaxes and says, "You know what? You're right. I apologize. This is just a big deal. I've spent as long as I can remember with Irina, and this is the first time we'll really truly be apart. And if any of you has siblings, I'm sure you understand. But
I do.
Oh, how many siblings do you have?"
18.
Oh my, a little more than one.
Sure.
So
how many do
you can,
have?
just one.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, I'm one of 18. There's Fessel and Neville and Fluffle and Quaffle and Gubble and Vickle and Venel and Double and Tunkle and Duggle and Stubble and Rumple and Jumble and Fuddle and Wumble and Crumble and Fumble and Bubble.
oh
And
my,
you
is there a fumble 1 and a fumble 2? Or did I misunderstand? I thought I heard the same name twice.
heard me.
Can you
There's
say it again? Sorry.
Fluffle and Quaffle and Gubble and Vickle and Venel and Double and Tunkle and Double and Stubble and Rumple and Jumble and Fuddle and Wumble and Fumble and Bubble.
Fuddle and fumble. That's, you know what? When you said fuddle, I thought you said fumble. What great names that the Havenstashers must have.
And you just have Irina.
Yeah, that's not as cool. But
Nowhere near the amount of reproduction that my parents had.
well, I love her all the same. But again, you can empathize then. Imagine if fumble was taken from you.
I look at Dunkel and
What?
I say,
And I ran after that gopher for as long as I could, and finally it just let me go.
So you haven't seen Fumble in quite some time.
That's right.
Wow. And
All
were
I
you
remember is he was just calling me by my nickname over and over again, and I was just running after him.
beside yourself?
Yeah.
So perfect.
I
We
was
have common ground then, Dunkel.
Tree.
Dunkel, we have
Was it
common
all-
ground. It is the point I'm trying to hammer home here is being apart from your sibling isn't the greatest when you've grown up together and you care fondly for them. So, I appreciate you guys doing this for me. Everything really. It's most appreciated. So, shall we go in?
Hey, you gonna be
Warren had
less
something-
judgy? Let's go.
Warren had something to say.
Yes, Warren.
Oh, Dunkel, when you find your bride, do you plan on having 18 children?
I guess I don't really know. It's up to her. I mean, I need to have at least Uncle Heaven Stash of the 73rd, right? I mean,
I would say so.
who would take over our village? Who would I give this to? And I like straighten my bow tie.
Will they get the bow tie?
It's the birthright. Weren't you there? Whole lot talk.
I just like look at him and shake my head.
Oh my gosh, Hattie paid attention to Dunkel's story. That's so sweet.
You know nothing of what a father hands down to his son? What were you handed down?
Ismark raises one hand. He says, as he's still trying to hold this casket, he's got a now too. He's struggling as you guys are just having this conversation in front of the door, and he goes,
Yeah, let's get back
I
to
was-
the casket.
"I was passed along the title of Burgomaster."
Really? That's a good one. I got Heaven Stasher 72nd title.
That's pretty neat.
Where did you get, Warren?
Nothing, unfortunately.
Nothing. Are you not the eldest son?
I am.
You got nothing.
What a disgrace.
You're telling me.
Where'd you go wrong?
Who knows? Maybe my father's the one who went wrong. But that's for another day. Let's help with this casket.
Ismark is almost on his knees now. He
I would
cannot
feel like
hold this
just
casket
I
any
can't
longer.
personally try to drag it,
Yeah,
those
Hattie
people that
just-
do the truck competitions, you know, like where they
Yeah,
carry
how do you make an athletics check?
What dice? 16.
You just start dragging everybody. You could have carried this by yourself.
Holy crap.
You're just being polite. Missy, do you have a different dice for each statistical check? Because that would be pretty wild if you
I
did.
have a rainbow of dice, and
And if you don't, I think you should.
I could.
You should label them all. Like, the pink one is for insight. The purple one is for, you know what I mean?
I would need like a number in the rainbow. I'll figure it out.
I would just
Alright.
use the crown of candy dice every time.
My chronic candy dice smells like shit. That's
Oh.
how spell check. Sorry, is that chronic
Damn.
candy? Dice.
Oh wow, you hold grudges against them.
No, I will like.
You're like, oh you.
We'll get back there, but that dice like so bad.
She's like,
Yeah. All right, I'm dragging this thing in. I'll yell, "Oi, Father Donovan!" as we go in.
Donovan.
Is that his name? That's what I wrote down. Donovan.
Sorry. If I said Donovan, that was my mistake. It's Donovich.
That's
Father
my hand.
Donovich.
I probably did say Donovan.
This is my handwriting completely.
Drag you guys over to the correct spot.
Weird. Oh, okay. Sick.
Don't you worry. I'm getting better at Tailspire.
Oh, yeah. It's all that
We're learning.
Baldur's Gate.
It's all the Baldur's Gate. Except Baldur's Gate, you can ping, and this you can't ping. It's annoying.
Oh, dude. Maybe it works the same way.
Nope.
Nope. I tried. It doesn't. Okay. Do you guys enter the building?
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
is when Now you can kind of take over. You can rotate the map however you want to make it look, or go kind of top down maybe. But
Yeah,
you
I
can
need to.
move through. Not going to
So
worry about.
I can go through the doors.
Yeah, you should be able to like drag the tokens through
Uh,
or open the door. Here, I'll open them.
oh, there
There
we
you go.
go.
They're open.
Hey, let's go on this adventure.
The way I'm oriented, I'm looking at it top down, with the north up top. If that helps you orient it, that's the way I'm looking at
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Compass rose bottom left. Okay, the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall you're in, lead to adjacent chambers. So if you look, there's 4 rooms there. Those are the 4 doors it's referencing. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the floor.
Time.
Push Walren forward. He's supposed to talk, right? This is your job. Go.
Yeah, yeah. Is that me? Yeah. Is that me or is that Sal? I can't tell. No, it's me. Okay, I'll just kind of put us in order here.
We have the order.
Um, this is just kind of a makeshift thing with me at the front, but if we have an actual order, we can do that
Be
if
in
you guys
front,
want.
'cause I said you were going to be in front. The one before we found you guys was.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth figuring it out.
Addie, where do you want to be?
I'll go next.
Okay. Are we just gonna go on like a straight line or like maybe it makes sense to have like
I'm dragging the coffin. I'll go next to you and drag it.
okay. So like me, Addie, it should be Dunkel in the middle, and then Sal and Valerian at the back. What do you guys think about that?
Yes.
That's about, yeah. Val could go in the middle also.
Three.
Didn't we agree that I was up front? Because I'm like super stealthy and like lightweight and small.
I think I'm just up front in this case because I was going to talk to Father Donovich.
Okay.
Because he didn't like.
We can definitely switch.
Oh, that's. I don't care. I don't care where you put me. I just thought that we were going.
I think
up front.
yeah. In the
That was
future,
marching
you
order.
should switch, and then
Yeah.
Val and maybe you should switch, so that she's not in the backpack.
Right.
All right. For now, that works.
Cool. Proceed.
Awesome.
Oh, do we want to go in any of these rooms?
No,
We
we're
have
trying to get rid of this
casket.
casket. Let's go.
Wow.
Stop yelling at me.
I keep yelling at you. You just got rid of my secret.
No, it was a secret.
Also, remember, I'm in camel form.
Are you still
Are you
camel?
still? How did you? I love it. I love it. Okay. So we walked into this room. Did we see somebody praying here? Taylor, like, did we see that? Or
Yes, I am trying to find an appropriate token really quick.
So is nobody going to acknowledge the scream we heard? Like, Sal's just kind of like looking around. Like,
nope.
did you guys hear that?
Yeah, it's like a blood curdling scream, like a.
Like, you just took your child's favorite thing away from them?
Yeah, kind of honestly. Like a blood curdling scream, like just pure. Not even terror, just like anguish.
Oh
if
god.
that makes sense.
So when I
Um,
imagine Dunkel's camel form, I imagine like a camel, but like still with a bow tie on.
And we
Oh,
whoa, was that a camel?
Yeah.
that
Hell yeah.
sounds terrifying.
the shriek from right below us.
It's coming from below you, yeah.
Uh,
The board's rickety.
Yeah, they're old. But I mean, make a perception check here.
Really, just smell. No. Maybe this could be. No, I got a 5.
A 5. They seem old, but they don't seem like you could bust through pretty easily.
Okay.
So you're walking straight through to the chapel part.
yeah.
Okay. The chapel, like I said, is in shambles. Link a picture here. With overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. From beneath the chapel floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father! I'm starving! Father!" And you see the man kneeling, his eyes clenched shut, praying to himself feverishly.
Um.
Guys,
I
I
guess.
think we should just drop the casket and run.
What?
Deal.
I'll turn to Ismark. Like you said this guy was nuts, but like, he's killing people?
He's still praying to himself. "O morning Lord, hear my thanks at the setting of the sun, for you have bathed me in your glorious light since the day had begun, and given me the will and the strength to do your bidding." He's going on with this like almost like hallowed, like "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name" type prayer, right? And he Ismark says, "I did say he was a bit strange. I was hoping maybe, Walren, if you could maybe snap him out of this. He's very much been like this for quite some time."
Okay. I walk up towards him and just say, "Oh, a fellow man of God. Uh, what a pleasure it is to see you on this fine day." Does he snap out of it or notice me?
Make a religion check, please.
That's gonna be a 18.
Hell yeah, dude. He is in the midst of his prayer, his hands clenched together, his head bowed. "Grant me, O morning Lord, a might to know you, a heart to seek you, wisdom to find you." And you put a hand on his shoulder, and he flinches almost out of fear and turns, and you say what you say, and he looks up and says, "Ah, forgive me. A man of faith you are, huh?"
Of course. And I
And
go and I like put my hands together and just like give him this
ah,
light.
you too pray to the morning Lord, yes?
Yes.
You?
You hear again, "Father!" And it's just like it. Imagine a church, empty, huge ceilings, high walls. It echoes there's no sound other than his muttering of prayers and the screaming echoing within this chapel. And every time a scream happens, you see him kind of tense up and flinch, and continues to speak as if, I don't know if speak and act, but definitely acts like he doesn't hear this screaming. He says, "Now, who do you praise and worship, my dear friend?"
I want to sneak away while he's distracted by this conversation and follow the sound.
Make a stealth check.
Stealth. 11.
You there! Where are you going?
Following that noise. Who's yelling?
There noise? There is no noise. There is no noise, and he like plugs his ears again, and he's getting louder. There is no noise.
Well, talk some sense into him. There's clearly noise. Just keep walking that way.
It's underneath you. Like it's tough for you to get a sense of where exactly. Like it's coming through the floorboards directly beneath you. You can't quite like trace it to one spot in this room. Make a
There's stairs.
not in this room that you see. Make a survival check, I believe. I need my cheat sheet up.
Making that.
12.
Not me.
What's up, Ikenna?
Am I making a check or just Hattie?
I was having Hattie do it since she was trying to sneak away.
Cool.
And you were in the process of doing that religion check with Father Donovich. You can tell it's coming from below. You do not see stairs in this room. You get a gut feeling that there could be, obviously, a way down there somewhere in this building.
All right.
I turn to the father and I say, we've come here because the burgomaster has passed. We were hoping to get all of his rights and things like that read to him, and let him rest in peace.
Yes. Yes, I did hear of the passing of the burgomaster. It is quite sad. May the morning Lord guide him. Yes, we must perform the last rites in the funeral. You are correct. He looks up and kind of now takes in the scene as the screaming still is going on. Ismark, Irina, my dear. It is quite good to see you. I haven't seen you in church in quite some time. They look around, like, obviously at this tattered and torn and destroyed chapel. Very obvious that a sermon or a meeting hasn't gone on in quite some time, and they say, "Yes, Father Donovich, we should start coming more often." You're right. You can tell they're kind of just appeasing him. Says, yes, let's please. We must do the funeral. I will go and prepare and get ready. Please leave me for a few moments, and I will get things in order. You can drop the coffin right here, but for now. And you guys drop the coffin.
And I just ask, is it okay if we just look around a bit while you
Why?
get
Why?
just of course to take in the holy scenery. This is quite a beautiful church, and I'd just like to see more of it, if that'd be all right.
Make a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at you persuading the shit out of everything.
Oh,
He says, yes, you're quite right. Please take in the morning light, or the morning lord is a friend to all and accepts all. Yes, that is correct. I will be in my office.
I just give him a little bow,
He
and I
kind
turn to
of
the
like
party, and I'm like, exactly what I just did.
Forward, right? Let's go.
he says, I'll be in my office. And you see him walk over to find the right room. Which one's his office? It is this one. Opens the door. He goes in and he shuts the door. You guys are left in this building and room with the echoing of screams of hunger coming from below you.
I turn to the party, and I go, we have to find out what that is. That's not normal.
Correct. Everybody, what is over here on this wall?
And I like beckon everybody to like the far right, like, so if you could go to, yeah, like all the way over there.
So I'm guessing you're like over here.
Yeah. Yep.
Does everybody go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go
Sure.
over to see what he's talking about.
Do I notice anything valuable on my trek to Dunkel?
Notice anything valuable? Make a perception check.
$19.
Ooh.
There's nothing. It depends on what you define as valuable. Mostly you see tattered hymn books and old religious tomes and just scattered everywhere. It looks like junk and trash, to be quite honest, unless you're interested in the Morning Lord.
I can I also actually tack on to quote valuable, just so you know, in this particular scenario, anything that I could like sell, like gold, jewelry, that kind of stuff. But then, being in a church, I'd also like to keep an eye out for like vials of holy water.
This building has not been in use for what seems like quite some time. You do not see any holy water as you perceive this room walking by. The only thing of value you do see is you see a rather ornate silver candelabra on the altar that you guys placed the coffin by, like in the center of the room, by the rope and the bell tower.
I'd like to try to take it.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand check.
14.
14. Okay. You can add a silver candelabra to your inventory
Oh yeah.
Nice.
as you take it. You're not sure if anyone saw you, but and if you need to make just like a special note, you certainly can. I doubt it's an item you can add from the list, but okay. You guys are over on this eastern side of the room. What do you do?
All right, what are you talking
I
about?
look at the party and I say, if we're going to explore this creepy ass place, let us do it in a veil of shadows. And then I cast Pass Without Trace on the party.
Oh yeah. Consume the spell slot. Do you mind reading it for me out loud?
Sure thing. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, which is 1 hour, each creature that you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, which includes stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Hell yeah. Cool. Is that concentration?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I actually just don't know. I can look too. Just curious. I don't think it is, but I'll look.
Spells.
It is concentration. It is.
Okay.
But an hour long. That's really good.
Yeah.
And you just get, I think, like an infinite amount of creatures. Yeah, that's so good.
So
What does it look like? Do you want to describe like how it works? It's verbal, somatic, and then obviously like this veil of shadows like and silence radiates from you. Do you want to describe it?
Yeah, I want to like lift my little hands up, like so I'm only 2 feet tall, right? So now I'm like just above everyone's knees, and I'm just like, shh.
And this
Sick.
what color shadow?
Black,
This black shadow,
dark green.
this black swirled with dark green mist comes out of you as the central point in a circle around you, and the black like green smoke kind of like comes up and covers all of you, and you are all veiled in shadow with Pass Without Trace, and you guys all get, what is it, a plus 10 to
Yeah, it's plus 10
stealth
to
checks?
stealth.
Nice. And cannot be tracked by magical means, and you leave no tracks as you do this. So you are all under Pass Without Trace while Dunkel is concentrating on it.
Nice.
All right, so you did your magic. I think we quickly split up, search those other rooms, but the door to the basement's probably where he is.
There's a good chance it could be the case.
I mean,
But I
unless you
definitely
want me to smash,
would like to
unless
see
we
what's in
all
the other
quickly
rooms.
just smash through the floor right now. We could also do that.
Don't think we could do that.
I mean, I could do that, but
We don't have that guy anymore.
And that would also be very loud, and I think he would hear and come out to see what we're doing.
all right. So
Zork and Irina are with you guys, and they're just like, guys, should we really be doing this? I mean, aren't we here for our father's funeral?
yeah,
I turn to him, I'm like, shh, it's fine.
We are trying
Considering
to
things.
prevent another funeral.
Shit.
Let's go. So
All right, he says,
how many
fine.
people do you have?
Actually, you know, make persuasion checks on both of them. If you want to do it as a group check, great. Or you can do it just one person.
-1. Yeah, the 10.
Okay.
13.
What are we rolling?
13
Persuasion.
persuasion. Doing like a group one here, as you guys are all kind of trying to coax them into.
I got a 20,
Ooh,
like 16, then 4, 20.
you have a +4. That's wild.
I got an 11.
I got
You got a
a
what, Ekana?
11.
11. Okay.
That bomb. I heard you.
I got a
Thank you.
4.
Thank you, sir.
14 for you, Randy.
Yep.
Okay. You guys all pass. They're like, I mean, fine. This is actually quite exciting. We're like real adventurers, Irina. And Irina says, yeah, this is fun. What's the worst that could happen? And you hear a ah! Screaming from below. My voice is gonna go hoarse. What do you guys do?
Well, someone.
Do you guys wanna like initiative and wander around, or you just wanna? Are you splitting up? Like, what's going on?
Well, I
I like
think
to look in the room.
someone. How many? There's 3 doors, right? And there's how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's 4 doors.
4 room. Yeah,
But one
four
of the doors
rooms.
is his, and we're saving that one for last. So
Okay.
I think some one or two people should stay watch outside of his door.
Is Mark and Isabel, or
And be
is
ready
Mark
to,
and
like, well, they suck though. Like, someone should be ready to
damn?
like
He
get
says,
him if he comes
"What?"
out. I mean, sorry, you said you guys don't do anything. Like, you're not strong. You should have practiced more.
That they're royalty. They
I do
lead.
think
You're royal. That's all. Well, maybe you could
Yeah.
just like distract him with your story of your dead dad.
Oh my gosh.
It's like,
Um,
yeah, I guess, sure.
I think we should just quickly go in these rooms, search them, come out. If there's nothing in there, we barge in. And like, I don't know, whoever wants to, I'll do it if I have to. Someone takes this guy to the ground and we find the entrance to the basement. Just wherever he
Attack a
leads me.
priest?
Yeah, he's the worst.
well, we don't know that.
Yeah, we
What if
don't know that he's done anything.
He's lying
What
to
if-
us.
He might
He
not.
might just be a crazy old man.
perhaps
He's lying
there's
to
a
us.
shapeshifter downstairs?
Maybe there's a shapeshifter downstairs. Was it two yet? Maybe they don't want to be down there. They don't want to be down there.
A shapeshifter killed my whole village.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It was many moons ago, but to this day, my bias remains. And then I look back and so what?
How many of your cousins did he leave behind?
None.
Were they also killed?
Indeed. My whole village set up in flames, except for me and my mentor. The only friend I had.
How'd your mentor get out?
Story for another time, Dunkel. It's a story for another time.
I look at Walren and then I look at Sal and I say, why is it always for another time?
Because
Answer
we must
what-
save the child.
We only have so much longer until he comes back out here.
We gotta go.
All right. Oh shit! I can't talk, right? Oh,
You've already.
you're a
I
camel.
shape back. You
Okay.
like.
I interacted with a camel.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, we can say you popped out.
Okay.
You would have had to do it anyways to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Then I would have to do it. So
Okay, yeah, for sure. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't catch that either. Good call.
Sal starts talking about this shifter. I'll just like start walking away and going into a door.
Hattie said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I follow Hattie.
At me.
All right. Go
Wait,
ahead
so-
and put the tokens by whichever door you plan on going in.
I'm gonna
So
go in the
at-
across from the dude.
Across from
From the office.
to this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Valerian are going in there?
If she, yeah, sure, she wants to follow me. She's trying, man. Can we go into the one next to him?
Sure.
Thanks.
So you guys want to go into this one, like
Yes.
down here?
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Is there a door? Oh,
Yeah, right
it's
there.
right there. Can I don't. Okay. Open.
Open sesame.
Ooh. Okay, they go in the door.
Uh,
Oh.
what door are the? Or is anyone else going through a door?
I would
I assume
like,
this is all happening at the same time.
I'd like to take the room across from the office.
I wanted to tell Ismark and what's her face to like try to distract him if he came out of his office too. Ismark,
say,
I
Yeah,
don't know.
on it, on it.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
really bad.
I look at Uncle and I say, "Should we take the other door?"
Ready?
Did he ask me that
Yeah.
question?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh. Let's go!
All right. We'll do one room at a time. I'll roll a d4. We'll assume like the investigation is all kind of happening simultaneously. 2, 3. We'll do Sal's room first, per the dice roll. Even the bottom left one. Okay, Sal. You open the door. It's a dirty, lightless room containing a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, and mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden holy symbol. It looks very empty and bare, other than these things. It looks like an old bedroom.
Can I further inspect the holy symbol?
Yeah, go for it. Make an investigation check.
Oof, 7.
This is a holy symbol of the Morning Lord, and that is all you can really tell.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably like the size, yay big.
Cool.
Pocket it. You can add a symbol of the Morning Lord to your inventory. Other dice real quick. We'll do Patty and Valerian. Okay. Time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and a padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door.
I think this is where the scream's coming from.
Yeah. Can you do anything to unlock it, or you want me to just like try and smash it?
I can't do anything, so I think we should try and smash it.
I mean, but that's gonna make noise.
What?
Oh wait. No. Click on it.
Can you move
Is there
this?
anything else in the room?
Can you move the screen down a little?
Not that you can see.
Down to the left so I can see all the
Oh.
party.
No, I can't do anything.
How's that?
Good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I like tap Walren on the shoulder and I like whisper to him and I say, "We're gonna have to go room to room in order to maintain the stealth.
Oh, that's true.
They'll fall out of the shadows if we get too far apart."
Okay, let's go back over towards them.
Is that how it works? I think they might just have it. I don't think they have to like stay in the same vicinity as you.
Okay.
Let
Then never
me
mind.
just double check. Yeah, let me double check. Federation, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Or I mean, if you tell me that, I just believe you. I guess. Just
The phrasing
But
of the sentence is a little like strange, so
My character would know if that's how it was or not, though. You know what I
right.
mean?
yeah, definitely. That's why I want to look. It says for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. For the duration. Okay, so the way you're right then, Randy. It is they have to be within 30 feet of you.
So we would continue to like follow that party because like the point of it was for us to be, you know.
So let me here. I'll do a little thing off of you. Which room did you go to? This top one. So 30 feet from you would still be like that.
They wouldn't be able to go to that trap door.
So if you like, I can move it, but so if you like even stood in the center of the room, you could probably get everything, or like the center of the hall. But that's how big. If you're able to see it, that's how big 30 feet is.
Yeah, I can
Coming
see
off
it.
of you.
I'm just saying that like me knowing that, I wouldn't go like deep into that room like under
Oh
that.
yeah.
Because I would know that that would uncast it from them.
I just
Yeah,
go.
you can follow them.
That's a. I was gonna say that's a good point. You should go over by them, and I'll check what's in this room.
All right, I'll stand just outside of this room. Holler if you need me. Yep.
I'll just put you like right here. And who's doing that? Hold on.
I mean, before we do that, I'll stick my head outside the door and see if I see anyone. Before I smash
You
the lock.
you just see Dunkel standing there.
Oi! You got anything to open locks?
I can check.
In the meantime, do I see anything in this room, Taylor?
Let's see. You see it's another dirty room containing a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly on it. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol of the Morning Lord. It's just
Does
another
it look
bedroom.
like this?
Like what?
It's the sun on top of the moon being held together with a pole that you could hold.
Holy cow! No,
It's
it looks like the pictures I have in the Discord.
Well, I like
But
mine
that's-
more.
But
looks like a
actually, you know
Pokeball.
what? If you want that, Kevin, to be the symbol of the Morning Lord, I am all for it.
Kevin, did you just erase it?
I did.
Damn it.
God,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
I wasn't gonna.
It's in the recording.
I saw a scrotum with one ball in it.
Well, didn't we
That's
already say it was this? The
I saw a
morning-
banana with an onion on top.
Hey, listen, I never said my art skills were good, okay?
I'm pretty sure we said that the morning wood was canon for this guy from last time.
The Morningwood.
The Morning Wood.
I don't re-listen to this.
The little the old Morning Lord. Yeah, it's another bedroom. You can certainly make an investigation check to see if you can find something of importance.
Oh, okay. Investigation check.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a 19.
You do not find anything else of importance in this room.
Crazy. All right, I leave.
Hell yeah, you find me.
All right. Anyone got anything
Yes,
to unlock locks?
I think I can help, Hattie. And, being skeptical of opening this lock, I cast Mage Hand and attempt to break in.
You have thieves' tools?
I do.
All right. Let's do a lockpick check.
Cool. I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember what that is.
Oh, that's all right. Let's see here. It's going to be a dexterity check. So, do you have proficiency with these tools? I assume you probably would.
Yeah.
Okay, do it's a thieves tools check, so do dexterity, and you can do a dexterity check and add your proficiency bonus. So for Sal,
Okay.
Randy said you have a plus 10 to that with Pass Without a Trace. I don't know.
Whoa.
no.
I will, in theory, right now, I rolled a 24.
You will not get a plus 10 to it, because Pass Without Trace is like for stealth.
I was like, damn.
Unless he was adding guidance to you, but it's too late now. The 24 absolutely picks the lock, and the padlock falls to the ground. You are able to open the trapdoor.
Can I, before we do that, or not before, but like after, whatever, can I push the coffin like in front of his office door so he can't get out?
I did say you could move the coffin on your own. Come on, Taylor. Make an athletics check. Make an athletics check.
21.
21.
man.
Make a stealth check, adding your +10 if Dunkel's coming with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll come. Right, you're gonna come with me and move this coffin? +2 +10.
Sure. I'll
22.
go wherever you need me to go.
You watch Hattie walk over and clean press this coffin above her head, and tiptoe her way in the shadows down the hall and drop the coffin
Guess so.
somewhere.
Just
How do I grab it?
Pop pop.
Oh, the coffin opens? That's sick. Close. Hold on. Build mode. I gotta move the coffin. And you're putting it like right here?
Yeah, I just want him to not be able to open the coffins are heavy.
Yeah, for sure. You've got the door barred. This poor man. Should he choose to get out, he definitely is gonna struggle. And the trapdoor is unlocked.
all right. So I assume we all go in there.
Yeah, marching order though is what now?
Yeah, establish
Oh,
that.
Sal
Let's
looks
have-
at everyone and says,
Dunkel was
"After you."
first. I mean, I'll go next to Dunkel, I guess, so he can search for stuff, but I can still be in
You got
front.
Dunkel. We got Hattie. We got in the middle. We got
Val should be in the middle,
Hopefully me.
yeah.
and also Sal, and then probably you and I don't know the answer, guys.
Sal likes to
BTW
be
BTW
in the back.
and in Discord
be
is a
at the
picture of Father Donovich.
It's
If you care
disgusting.
to see.
I'll be in the back because I'm kind of beefy, slightly.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. While you're establishing this marching order, I'm going to
What do you think?
bring you all somewhere.
Me and you were next to each other at first, and then I don't know.
That's fine.
Got
So
real
it's-
much for that.
And then put like range in the middle and like another strength in the back. So like
So Sal
Bullet.
should go in the
So
middle, but
Bullet.
also so could Val. Sal and Val could both. Val's got no strength if anything came up from the
Well,
Well,
back.
that's what we did though. We had Sal and Vel in the middle, and then me at the back.
I would flip that so that way our caster can cast like both ways. You know what I mean? I would say-
So Val in the
So
middle.
it should go like me, you, or like me, you next to each other.
Okay.
And then after that, it should go our caster and healer. So Val and.
So, here's the stairs. If you want to position people like on their way down the stairs, that would probably be best because it's going to be a single file down the stairs.
Gotcha. So we will have Dunkel.
Yep. And then put
And then-
Hattie next to me or behind me.
I'll go next then. It's fine.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
No, like next to. Oh,
Like
are we
to-
going up the stairs?
Yeah.
we're going up the stairs or down the stairs?
Down the stairs.
Oh. This makes more sense. Wait, so do I have to position them on the stairs, Taylor? Or what?
Say
were
that
you
again.
saying?
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
So
like
we're-
you're position yourselves on your way down the stairs. So like, the people up front can like be on the ground, but like have the whole party like in the process of going down the stairs.
So we're in the front, and then Val
behind
and
us should
Val
be
and Walren
Walren.
are behind us, and Sal's in the back.
Yep.
He's a rogue.
Yeah, but I also have the like my crossbow
Long
gives me a
range.
lot of distance. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Look at this beautiful party.
Okay.
Ismark and Irina, they look at you guys, they poke their head in the bedroom as you're about to head down the stairs, and they say, we're gonna stand watch. That seems a little scary down there. Is that okay?
Yeah, go read the Bible for your dad. You're good.
Why'd
Oh,
you?
praise the morning, Lord. And they scurry away.
Could have just stayed home.
They say, we needed to be here for the funeral, and you guys decided to do this, which is totally cool, by the way. But that's why we came.
You know what they say about Morningwood?
About the
That's how
Morning
we
Lord?
got Vessel.
What?
That's what they say about Morningwood. That's how we got Vessel.
Oh, Dunkel, it is the Morning Lord, my friend. And let's see here. Who is up front? Who's the very first person?
It's me and
It's-
Doug next to each other.
But who? Okay, so like single file though, down the stairs. It's only wide enough for one person.
then
Who went
Dunkel.
Oh
first?
shit. Okay, my bad.
Dunkel.
Yeah.
Maybe you're first.
Gotcha. One moment here. Randy, make a perception check, please.
$17.
17. Dunkel. You make your way down. You guys open the trapdoor. The screaming seems to get a little quieter and stops. You make your way down the stairs. Make me... 1 second, let me look at your character sheet real quick. I'm going to have you make a check. Or a saving... No, it's just a check.
Hearing me, Taylor.
What's higher? Is it athletics or acrobatics for you?
Acrobatics.
Make me an acrobatics check, please.
Okay. Acrobatics. Damn it. 12.
Okay. Uncle, you're first down the stairs. Your head is on a swivel. The screams have stopped. It is dark, dank, and musty. You're peeking your head down in. It's the church's undercroft, and it is rough-hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse something coming right for your throat as you take a step down these stairs. A hand reaches out and grabs you by the neck. You take 8 points of slashing damage
Jesus.
as this clawed hand closes around your neck. And you, what was your acrobatics roll? You said a 15?
A 12.
A 12. Not meet the DC. You are now grappled by something. Everybody roll initiative.
Uh,
16.
Nat
17.
I rolled an 8.
Well, that's not helpful. All right, who rolled the nat 20?
I did.
Randy.
Randy.
Plus
did.
1.
Let's go, Randy.
Break that grapple. Fuck him up.
Him up.
Uncle, who got a 15 through 20?
I got a 16.
16.
I got a 17.
17. Who got a 10 to 15?
I got a 10.
10.
Yeah, plus
Sal, what did you get?
An 8.
An 8. Okay.
It's yours.
Yeah. Oh, you plus
Oh
3.
no, +3.
Yeah. So Alex got a 13.
A 13. I think that still puts her there.
Yeah.
So
In the 10.
Dunkel 20, Warren 17, Hattie 16, Valerian 13, Sal 8. And this creature got a 21.
What?
I also got a 21 for what it's worth.
What's the dex?
Oh,
Heck
nice.
yeah.
What is your dexterity score?
13.
13. Okay. This creature will be going before you. So lame. I wish there were more options on some of these things. Let's do... Try to find the right token. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking pick one. It is not representative of... Okay. Dunkel, your head turns forcefully as something has you by the throat. You turn and see, I'm going to put a link or a picture in Discord if you care to look, of the art in the book. A young man looks to be in his early 20s. What you see, Dunkel, is the pointed teeth and the long extended claws, scabs and scars all over him. He has you by the throat, looks you dead in the eyes, and hisses, "Can smell your blood." He has you currently grappled, and he drags you across the room. Let's see here. He brings you over here. I should probably add him to the turn order, huh? Why is it not letting me do it? There we go. Oops. He drags you over here, and he attempts to bite your neck. What is your AC?
What'd you roll? An 11.
Your AC is 11. It rolls a dirty 20 to hit.
Of course it does.
Okay.
Shit.
Uncle, you take 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
plus an additional 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 5.
So I'm.
Do you know how to do that in Roll20?
I'm unconscious. No, I don't.
Well, it's not an additional 5 damage. So it's the hit point maximum is like if you were to get healed, you couldn't go up over that hit point maximum.
Okay.
So, do you know how to adjust it in D20? Or sorry, D&D Beyond? I can.
Well, if he has 5 health left and his hit point
It's-
maximum
it's-
is okay.
It's the hit point maximum. Here, I'll adjust it.
Right.
Take me 2 seconds.
I did it.
Oh,
I got it.
perfect. Excellent. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 5 because of
But
the
that-
5 necrotic damage.
But when I did that, that also changed how much I actually had. So should that not have happened?
It shouldn't have.
All right, I'm
Let
good now.
me. Okay, you got it.
You've done 7 damage and reduced my max by 5. Got it.
I did 7 damage, plus an additional 5 damage, so 12 total damage, and your hit point maximum goes down by 5.
Then yes, I'm unconscious.
Okay, gotcha. You guys all. Well, let's see who's next in line. Missy,
Me.
and
Oh, me?
that's. Well, you guys all are kind of like on the stairs, seeing this happen. This all happens. Basically, he got a surprise round off because of his stealth, and you're all seeing Dunkel quickly get swiftly taken away, and you're all on these stairs about to come down. And Walren, Hattie, Valeria, and Sal, you look over and see this humanoid thing feasting on the blood of Dunkel as he lay unconscious on the ground. Walren, what do you do?
Okay. I immediately get out my crossbow and go for a shot. Is there light in this place? Like, can I see?
It is. I would say it is dark. There are little hints of light coming through the
Well, I have
ceiling.
dark vision. I'm good.
Not enough to. Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at this thing. Are we? I guess I should ask. Are we starting combat? Are we doing that?
Oh,
Yeah,
we're in
we're
it.
in
Yeah,
it.
you're the next initiative order.
No, I meant with time wise.
Oh yeah, Randy's staying up till like a little bit later, right?
Oh, yeah, good question. Actually, Randy, if you were next, if you would like to make a death saving throw, please do.
Stop it.
Oof.
I have to roll a dice, and then 10 or greater is a win.
Yes, it's just a straight up D20. 10 or greater is
Was it
good for you.
You're not allowed to see that.
I thought.
Would you like to share or no? Or you can just message me privately.
Missy's still smiling, so I think it was
Yeah.
an 11.
Missy's heart rate is at 130.
My
Who needs
my eye watch
kickboxing?
is
You can just
dead,
play
but it's
D&D.
fine.
Okay. Next is who's next?
Oh, so it's
Look.
me. So I was
Walren.
doing my
Yeah,
thing,
now it's
so,
you.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at it with my crossbow.
Roll to hit. Are you going to move at all? You are currently on the stairs. It's probably a little tough for you to see. I would say you shooting right like this would probably be at disadvantage, but you could move through a willing party member.
Yeah, so I'll probably just move like spot and then spot.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alrighty. Second. I don't want it right. Okay, 1d8 plus 1. Oops. This one? That's d8, right?
No, that's not.
It is. You got 8 plus 1, so 9.
9 to hit?
Yep.
No way,
Oh,
Jose.
no. Sorry. I know, I'm so stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. I rolled for damage.
Oh, I don't think you're stupid, but you can roll a d20 and remedy yourself.
I got an 18 to hit.
18. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and then I will roll again for damage. And not as good. I rolled a 3 plus 1 is 4.
You're stuck
So
with
4
it.
damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Piercing
All right.
damage.
Piercing damage. It it takes 2. It doesn't seem to take all of it.
All right.
It is Hattie's turn. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna use my bonus action to summon my spiritual weapon.
Oh, nice. All right. What?
And so, can I see where this thing is? Like, probably right with dark vision.
Yeah, you can see him because of dark vision.
Okay. So I want to just like summon the spiritual weapon like next to him, and then attack. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's the way you should do it for sure.
Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna summon it like on the other side of him that Dunkel is not. Yep. So sick. And then I will roll the hit. That is a 19 plus 6, 25.
That hits.
Okay. And then it's a 1d8 plus 4. 5. 5 damage.
5 damage. What type of damage?
Oh, it is force.
Force damage. Okay. It seems to take all 5.
Oh, I got.
All right. It is Hattie's turn.
Just a question: is grappling an attack action or it's not?
It is not an attack action. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, it wouldn't count to maintain my rage.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking it up real quick. Hold on. I think it does. Yeah. Yeah, I will say it'll maintain your rage until I see anything otherwise.
Does it take both hands to grapple?
Yes.
It
No.
does not. Okay, so then I will rage. Bonus action rage. Run up. I will attempt to grapple with my
To grapple
first,
him?
Yeah, with my
To
first.
grapple Dunkel or him?
No, the dude that's grappling Dunkel.
Okay.
So
Run
where do
up.
you want to move?
I want to move immediately next to the vampire that's
So
grappling
5, 10,
Dunkel. Right next to Dunkel. I was right
15,
next to Dunkel to begin with.
20. You can probably move one more at 25. That's 25 right there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to be a contested roll here. So you're going to use athletics, and this thing is going to either use acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, Kelly.
What's up?
I'm just kidding. Nothing. I
Oh.
love
Kelly said she would like to roll a religion check.
I'm rolling an athletics check right now, right?
Yes, you are rolling athletics, which should be your best stat anyways.
Yeah. I got a 15.
Okay, you have it grappled.
Yeah. When
I
I
need to look up a
raged,
roll
I
really
chose
quick.
claws, so I'm gonna claw the other, like his face up, when I second attack.
All right, let me double check because now I'm not sure if you can do that. Since you didn't take the attack action, you took a grapple action. However, in terms of maintaining rage, and a grapple would maintain your rage. Does that make sense?
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
She was asking the
Like the
second
two
portion
hand. I
when
asked
she
if it
said,
took
like, is
two
it one
hands,
hand or
so
two
I could
hands?
do
Oh, is that why? Yeah. So like so the rules do say like you don't need both hands to grapple, which is why you can still attack somebody while grappling. So like in
So I could do
theater of the
two-hand
mind,
fighting.
it's
That's
But-
my bonus action.
so,
That's
like,
what I'm
ne-
saying.
so,
Oh
like,
no, but I
next-
bonus action rage. Never mind. Okay.
So, like, next turn you could, right?
Yeah, but
Yes,
I bonus
yeah.
action rage, so I'm good.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. I need to look up real quick what happens when a creature grappling something gets grappled. 1 second.
Holy crap!
I think we're doing great.
That's fine.
Taylor's like, you think that?
Let's prepare. Okay. As of right now,
Yes.
you are grappling him, and he is grappling Dunkel still. Well, he's got Dunkel on the ground now, and was in the midst of drinking. But so I guess he's no longer really holding. Actually, you know what he is? He is still holding Dunkel.
Okay.
What a wild scenario that I'm still not quite sure the rules on, but we'll figure it out. I love it though. Next is Valerian.
I am going to cast Magic Missile at the first level at the creature.
Yeah, for sure. Roll the damage. It just happens.
It's 3. Yeah.
Um, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's +1.
8, 9.
9.
For a dollar, I need 3.
She did 9, Taylor.
Overall,
9 overall.
it takes all 9.
I don't think
Got
you
it.
have anything.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's
All right. Hanging on the stairs.
I can move.
yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stay there for now.
All right. It is Sal's turn.
Okay. Can I just get a quick look at this humanoid to see if I like recognize that he's taken like damage, or is it just like still basically look like a brutal assault on Dunkel and nothing?
If you want to just take a look at how it looks, do a in terms of like its health, go ahead and do a medicine check.
Cool. Nat 20.
He looks the nat 20. He looks extremely frail, extremely thin, extremely malnourished. However, seems still yet strong at the same time. In terms of like HP, if you want to talk metagamey, it does not look bloodied yet. If that helps.
Yeah, no, that was perfect.
Okay.
So Sal would like to kind of come down the stairs a little bit to get a straighter shot, but he's gonna be like backed into the corner of where the stairs meet like the landing to get to the rest of the room.
Fair.
And he's going to shoot his crossbow.
All right. You have dark vision, right? Yeah, roll to hit.
24.
It hits.
Perfect. And so wonderful. So we're looking at 14 magic piercing damage.
It is magic. You said yes, or you think?
What was that? I'm sorry.
It is magic damage.
Yeah, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure here. So yeah, giving the crossbow light a repeating shot, it says this magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it.
Oh, nice. Is that an artificer thing?
Yes.
Let me just double check something. Hell yeah. Nice, dude. Okay. Sweet. It takes all of it. How much was it?
14.
Cool.
And that will do it.
Awesome. Next is this thing again, but I need to make another. I need to roll something real quick.
Doesn't he have to like use his action to escape?
What's that?
Doesn't he have to use his action?
I'm
to
rolling.
escape?
I'm rolling something else really quick, but he doesn't have to. No, he could still attack you. Shit, drop the dice. Doesn't count. Where'd it go? If he wants to move away from you, then yes. However, he might just be happy to be right next to you. Let me see something real quick. Okay, Father Donovich does not break the door down.
Shit.
You rolled a 2. You hear from up above Irina and Ismark yelling, guys, he's trying to get out! Next is this creature here. He looks at you, Hattie, as you kind of like, you've got him in your grips. He says, I'm just so hungry. My father should never have trapped me down here. And he goes to attack you.
Oh, wait.
From being grappled?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't. He just can't move.
Grappled is just a condition here. 7 plus. Does a 14 hit you?
Me heavy. No.
Okay. Does a... Let's do another roll. Nope, that doesn't hit you either. Okay, it starts swinging at you wildly, and you are able to dodge it as you've got it pulled in close. Let's see here. Okay, you do also at the start of its turn see it get a little stronger. You can kind of see it like gaining some health back. Okay. Next is Dunkel. I need another death saving throw. Feel free to message me what you got. Okay. Heard. Tough. Next is Walren.
Alrighty. Oops. I'm going to move up behind Dunkel, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Roll to heal.
And I'm gonna cast it at the first level.
Okay.
So it is a 10.
All right, Dunkel, you gain 10 hit points. You are prone. However, you have health again. You are conscious. I love putting Dunkel prone, puts him on his head. Do you see that? Is that not ridiculous?
Why does it do that?
I don't know. Everything else just lays on its side except...
Not Dunkel.
All right, next is...
sorry, no,
sorry, do you have anything else?
Yes, spiritual weapon attack.
There we
What
go,
spell
baby.
did you cast again? Sorry.
I cast Cure Wounds at the
Cure
first
Wounds.
level.
Gotcha. All
Do
right.
I wait?
Uh,
Do I use? I don't use a spell slot every time I attack with it, right? Like it's just to summon it.
no.
Okay.
It was just to summon it. Okay, roll to hit.
I don't remember what it is. D8 plus 4. Cool. All right, 7, 11.
11 does not hit.
I did it again. I'm sorry. That was my damage.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
One more time, you didn't get to roll anymore.
Yeah.
Just teasing. And the reason I asked you what spell you cast was Healing Word is a bonus action, and if you would have done Healing Word instead, you would not have been able to do the spiritual
Gotcha.
weapon. So nice job.
I don't think I hit it. I got a 13 to hit.
A 13 does not hit. No.
Damn. All right.
On
That's
to
it.
Hattie. He is grappled.
I want to like bring him up from his grapple. I have my claws out. I want to like bring him into that pillar, like with claws, and like pin him there. I don't know what I have to do to do that.
You can move someone who's grappled.
Yeah, so I want to
So
like move him, and I want to claw attack into him and pin him there. And then I want to say like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Your father brought you down here.
All right, so you want to like So you want to like push him up to this pillar and like do one of these? Okay. Yeah. So when you have someone grappled, you are able to move them, but you just do it at half your speed. So that should be fine to move him there. So you've got him pinned up against the wall. You're attacking him.
I want to I want to use my claws to attack into him, and then I would like to like speak to him, and like yell at him like, "What do you mean your father brought you down here?"
Roll to hit.
I am rolling just my claws, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Whatever you want to attack with.
Yeah, which it hit. 24.
It hits.
I just have to find out what that is. Holy cow, there's so many things on this character. Okay, just do. 11 slashing.
11 slashing. All right. Is it considered? Okay, I was just reading something. You said 11?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think this counts as magical. It's just slashing, right?
Yeah, it's just slashing.
Okay, so it's going to take, round it down, right out in half. So it's going to take 5 of it.
Okay. You can't like ready a bonus at like. Could I put my other claw like up on his face like I was ready to slash if he wasn't?
No, you'd have to do it all together.
Okay. I'll just wait.
Okay. It is not bloodied yet. Next is Valerian.
I am going to move like right like here. Yeah. Can you move me
Okay.
there? Is that
I can. So you want to move like, hold on. I guess I'll try to like,
Ah.
but you can move there. So 1, 15, 20. Is that where you wanted to move? To the stone there?
yeah?
Perfect.
All right, you want to move there.
All right, you definitely have line of sight him on there.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
So you're just rolling it.
it first.
Do what I did.
Oh no. I got a 1.
Oh no.
No.
Roll me a d6 and tell me whether you get an odd or an even.
Meanwhile,
An even.
Even? Okay, roll
Mhm.
damage.
So it's 1d8, right?
1d8 plus 3.
Yeah. 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Walgren, you take 11 piercing damage as a crossbow bolt flies into your shoulder, and you just
Of course I
turn and
do.
look and see a mortified Valerian staring right at you with her crossbow up.
And 11?
That was a lot of damage.
Holy! You did max damage. You did max.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Whoops!
Oops.
I can't
Next.
die again, Alex.
Next to Sal.
Sal sees this all go down and looks down at his crossbow and slowly pulls it up to his shoulder.
A little tighter, more conscious of your aim. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
I'm
would
gonna
say
take a
right
shot.
now, Kevin, where you are, you would not be able to see him as he's being pinned up against a pillar on the other side.
Can I move accordingly? So I
So
can
what's your movement
stay
speed?
far. 35, I think.
35. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's probably about like the best you could do to be able to see him still. Is that
Okay,
fine? Or is
cool.
that a little too close for you? He's
No,
currently being grappled by Hattie, if that matters.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the shot.
Is that an
Go ahead,
advantage?
roll to hit.
should be.
I don't believe so, but let me double check. It might be. Probably not. No.
So maybe not.
Nope. Just speed is 0. And he's Yeah. Get roll to hit.
22 to hit.
22 to hit definitely hits.
Lame. I only got 10 magic piercing damage.
Only 10. Alright.
At least it didn't hit me.
Facts.
Sal, you notice as this bolt goes in, it definitely takes all the damage, and you see blood start to kind of come out of his mouth. He licks it up and almost goes into like a berserk rage mode. You can like see that it's almost triggered something within him, and he's frenzied.
Oh no.
1 second, let me roll for Father Donovich. It's a weak ass.
Trying to get out of the house.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20. Father Donovich
Oh.
kicks the door down like a motherfucker, and he, you hear Irina and Ismark yell, "Guys!" And Father Donovich, what's 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. You hear like running above you. 30, 35, 40, 45.
I'd imagine there's like a Scooby-Doo chase scene going on upstairs with Ismark and
Yeah, they're
Father
like
Donovan.
they tried their best to restrain him, but with his nat 20, he sprinted past them, and he is now, with his dash action, has reached the top of the stairs, and you see him coming down. He's yelling, "Wait! Wait! I can explain!" The spawn. What did you say to him again, Hattie? I'm so sorry. I should have written it down on your turn.
The guy?
Yeah, like what did you say to him when you attacked him and pinned him up against
Mostly
the
like, what do you mean your father has you trapped down here?
He turns to the top of the stairs and says, "Father, Don't let them kill me! Father! He, again, like I said, he looks absolutely frenzied and angry, and he attacks you, Hattie. Let's see.
Just a heads up that I have to go to bed pretty soon, Taylor.
Same.
Okay. Would you guys like to do one more round of combat and then call it, or call it here?
I can hang in for another round.
Okay, we'll do one round, so we'll go until Father Donovich takes his turn, and then we'll... you rolled a nat 20, Hattie.
Hitting you?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Hop off.
This was his claw attack, though, which is weaker. So that's good.
Father Jonovich has a claw attack?
No, the vampires, the spawn is attacking you.
Gotcha.
He turned and looked and he yelled, "Father, don't let them kill me!" And he attacks you.
Gotcha.
And he does 17 slashing damage.
Reduce to half.
And yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because you're raging still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 17 slashing, it would be 8, right?
8, 9, I don't know.
8.
Okay.
It's half rounded down, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Do 8, and he gets to try and grapple you, which I'm gonna say gives him an escape here potentially. So do another contest. Do your athletics.
That was bad. That was like an 8.
I also rolled an 8. Let's roll again.
I'm rolling a different dice. 10.
He rolled a 16 as he slips out of your grip, and he kind of like breaks free, grabs your shoulders, tilts his head to the side, bares his fangs, and goes in for a bite. It is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
You're gonna be a double werebear.
I got it.
You take 9 piercing damage, so becomes 4.
Yeah.
You take an additional 10 necrotic damage. I don't believe the necrotic damage is halved, is it?
It's not. So now I have to make some sort of a save.
Real quick, reduce your maximum hit points by 10 because you took 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And yes, do your save or your roll.
I think I'm opposite. Hang on.
I'll look too.
I'm trying to make it happen, and it's making my hit points go up 10, not minus 10.
Oh, here, I can look. Let me see.
And I go minus 10. There we go. I got it. All right.
Okay.
It says I'm a death saves, but I shouldn't be.
Hold on, let me look. What was your ending hit points?
8.
8. There you go. So your max HP instead of 30 right now is 20, and you're sitting at 8 HP. If you refresh your page, it should look correct. Okay, roll your thing.
What am I rolling?
Let me look at your character sheet. Let's see. Well, your special
Some
one.
sort of saving throw.
It's the stress change thing, so it's a Constitution saving throw.
Great. I need to make a 10 or higher.
It is a DC 14.
Easy, 13 Constitution saving. That's an 8.
You see Hattie
We're getting that rip.
turn into the bear.
I'm at 18 hit points.
So you're going to gain half of your total hit points, but right now your total is 20, right? So
I'm
you
up to
gain the
18.
10. Okay, perfect. Let me find Bear Hattie real quick. And you guys see Hattie turn into a motherfucking bear.
Oh, shit.
And it kind of push this over here. That. Okay. Next is Dunkel. You are currently prone, so half of your movement to stand up.
I stand up.
Okay.
I wild shape into a spider.
Okay.
And I run up the pillar that I'm next to.
All right. Well, let's see here. What's your movement speed on Spider? And I think it's tiny, right? Like the tiny size.
Yes. 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. Set size. Okay. You guys see Dunkel pop into a almost like disappears, right? And he's a tiny little spider all of a sudden. And he scurries up. He gets to the he's not like standing on top of the pillar because the pillar is supporting the roof, but if you can imagine him kind of on its side, like as a spider.
Yep.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, excellent. You manage to pop up there without taking an opportunity attack as he does not see you with how tiny you are. Next is someone. Walren.
Oh, just someone.
Sorry, I didn't see who it was.
Let's see. Going to cast. I'm going to cast the spell Aid. So it says your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points are increased by 5 for the duration.
Huh.
And the duration is 8 hours.
Cool beans. All right, you get to choose 3.
So yeah, I'll choose Hattie, Sal, and Dunkel.
All right, Hattie, I will adjust your max HP.
Okay.
So
You
you're
said
now
plus
a minus.
5.
Yep.
Cool. You are now at a -5, Hattie. And you've gained that 5 back, so you're at 13. Wait, no, what was your? Let me refresh. You were at 18,
I was
right?
18 as a bear.
Okay, so now you're up to 23. And then Randy, I will adjust yours as well.
Aurum gave us a lot of.
Oh, so your hit point maximum just goes back to normal then. Cool. Until his spell is over. Is that a concentration spell? I don't think so. I think it just happens, right?
No, it's
No, it
not.
just happens. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, anything else? Anything else?
I attack my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Get used to
That's
saying
going to
that.
be a 22.
22 hits.
Alrighty. I got 5 damage.
5 force damage. Nice. Takes all 5.
Damage. All right.
All right. Valerian?
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at the 2nd level.
Okay. All how are you splitting up the beams at all, or are you just going all at the vampire guy?
All at the vampire guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. It just happens.
3, 6, 8,
This was one.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9.
Okay. Takes all 9. Boom. All right. Next is Sal.
And so Sal takes a look at everything, sees Hattie in bear form, and immediately starts stepping back to distance himself. But still wants to be able to shoot, yeah. And so from there, I'd like to shoot said crossbow at Vampire Boy.
All right. Roll to hit.
I was so close. I rolled an 8 to hit,
Ooh, no dice.
and that will do it.
All right.
We just finished the combat.
No.
Come on.
I second Randy's no.
So Father Donovich takes a couple more steps down the stairs, and he says, "Please spare him." And you see him raise his arms, and he whispers and mumbles, "Bless him." And he reaches an arm out, and you see this like blue orb of protection emanate from his hand and surround the vampire spawn as he casts Sanctuary on him, which is protecting him a little bit until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect from area of effect spells. Okay. We will pause it there.
I hate the father.
Good.
My boy!
He was my boy.
Your vibes?
My boy!
And whatever that was.
What'd you say? Sorry.
The governor from Walking Dead, whatever that season was, like
3.
his dead daughter was like a zombie. Do you guys, anyone watch Walking
Yeah.
Dead?
Yeah. No, I got you. The Walking Dead was so quality.
Like for a while until it wasn't. And
Yeah.
Good night, Randy.
then, like,
You guys are so close to solving my church puzzle.
we're
Great job,
so
everyone.
close. I know that. I'm trying to do it. Oh wow!
Next.
Like,
You guys are doing great. I hope you had
Thanks for a
fun.
great session.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Toodaloo.
Night.
Yeah, we're probably going to. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
All
I'm gonna
good.
follow
Night,
suit.
guys.
See y'all next
Alright.
week.
See you guys.
See ya.